Welcome to In 5 Minutes. Today we'll start with the concept of clamper. Basically, clamper is a network consisting of diode, resistor and capacitor that shifts a waveform to a different DC level without changing the appearance of the applied signal. That means it will just shift the input signal to a different DC level without changing the peak-to-peak value of the input signal. The values of R and C should be such that the time constant RC, that is tau, equals to R into C, should be such that the time constant is sufficiently large to ensure that voltage across capacitor does not discharge significantly. Right? And two more important concepts is charging or discharging time constants are 5 times. That means when the diode is off, the capacitor will hold on the charge and will not get discharged. Second, capacitor is connected directly between input and output signals, and resistor and diode are connected in parallel with the output signal, but may or may not have a series DC supply. For example, consider a simple circuit, have a capacitor, then a diode, resistor, and finally your output. The basic steps to understand how the clamper circuit will work. This is the input voltage with respect to time. Consider 10 volts peak to peak, which means this is plus 5 volts and minus 5. The first step is to find the cycle in which the diode is forward bias. Now looking at the diagram, during the positive half cycle, this positive sign indicates that during the positive half cycle the diode is forward bias and hence the capacitor charges in this direction. Suppose the position of the diode is inverse, the diode is connected in this format and you have a capacitor connected to this. So in this case, the diode is getting forward biased in the negative half cycle, hence the polarity of the charging of the capacitor is changing. Now in the positive half cycle, the capacitor will charge and the circuit will look like have a capacitor, diode will be shorted and the input plus minus, and you have plus 5 volts as input voltage with respect to T, and assuming the charge on the capacitor as Vc. So when you apply KVL at the input, you will have Vi minus Vc equals to 0. So Vc will be Vi. So Vi in the positive half cycle is plus 5 volts. So capacitor is charging to plus 5 volts. At the same time, when you look at the output side of the circuit, you have a short circuited diode and a resistor and the output voltage plus minus VO. So in this case, your VO will be 0 volts for the positive half cycle. Now step 2. In the next half cycle, that is the negative half cycle, the diode will be reverse biased. Your circuit will look like you have a capacitor, diode will be open circuited, then you have a resistor, then you have plus minus VO. Always look at the polarity of the output voltage. Then this is your Vi, and now you are considering the negative half cycle with respect to T. This is your input voltage and negative peak is minus 5 volts. Now already in the positive half cycle, the capacitor is charged to 5 volts, and now in the negative half cycle, this initial polarity which was positive negative now changes to negative positive and you have plus 5 volts. So your circuit in the next half cycle will look like you have capacitor, then diode is open circuited, resistor plus minus VO minus plus Vi, then Vc. Now when you apply KVL, it will be minus Vi minus Vc minus VO equals to 0. So Vi is now 5, Vc was 5 volts, minus VO equals to 0. So you'll get VO as minus 10 volts. Now your input waveform, when you draw, it is T Vi plus 5 volts minus 5 volts. When you draw the output waveform with respect to T, you have output voltage VO. In the positive half cycle, when you look at the analysis what we have drawn, during positive half cycle you are getting VO was 0. So suppose I am telling this is 0 to T by 2 and T by 2 to T. So 0 to T by 2 you are getting VO as 0, and from T by 2 to T, that is, this is your positive half cycle and this is your negative half cycle. So positive half cycle you are getting it as 0, negative half cycle you are getting it as minus 10 volts. Now what you can see from this, the peak to peak value over here is 10 volts. What you can see from this, the peak to peak value what you are applied at the input was 10 volts peak to peak. So what it has done, it has just shifted the waveform below the x-axis. That is the working of the basic clamper circuit. This is how you will get the output in the basic clamper circuit.